place. 92.5 X to you. Can't wait.
Sure, any two slices of bread with something in the middle makes a sandwich. But what makes a Wawa hoagie a hoagie? Is it the roll? Perfectly crispy on the outside, chewy on the inside? The deli meats, premium quality piled high? The fresh crisp veggies, sauces, aiolis, spices, oil and vinegar? Or is it getting it made with fresh mozzarella just the way you like? Yeah, that's all of that. Now you can add fresh mozzarella to any hoagie. Gotta have a Wawa. Right now, Wawa Rewards members earn twice as fast on hoagies through May 8th. Whatever sip you suit, Wawa's got you covered. With the new cold brewed iced teas and lemonades. Flavors like mango green tea, black tea lemonade, and dragon fruit lemonade. And you can upgrade your sipping experience by adding mango-flavored popping bubbles to any tea or lemonade.
Are you good?
Everything's better with popping bubbles. No matter what you're in the mood for, there's a tea or lemonade for you. Maybe even one with mango-flavored popping bubbles. Refresh with the new cold brewed iced teas and lemonades at Wawa. Hello, welcome to the all-new Volkswagen of Springfield. Stand back! They can sense fear. Who can? And keep your voice down. Oh, okay. These new and certified pre-owned Volkswagen at Volkswagen of Springfield. You don't pick them up, and they're all zero down. That is true, but they don't. These things will take you down the road at 43 miles per gallon just as soon as they look at you. Oh, well, yes, and we'll accept any trade-in, paid or not. At Volkswagen of Springfield, you get 3 years maintenance, no charge, and our credit team works with any situation. Brand new and certified pre-owned, zero down. I'm prepared to bag me a big one. Great. The new big one is right in the sights. I'll write it up. Hold my ball. Okay, plastic with suction cups. You go right for the headlights. The grand opening of the all-new Volkswagen of Springfield. They're the new folk in town, so they're working hard to earn your business. VWPhilly.com.
It's practice today.
Plus tax license to qualify buyers call 610-440-3133. Returns and conditions or VWPhilly.com.
It's crowded, so just being careful.
For some, it's meeting eyes the very first time.
Hi, baby.
For others, it's a late night conversation. Or a very early wake-up call. While every moment is different, they all begin at Einstein. With level 3 neonatal intensive care units, all private post-delivery rooms, and a caring medical team, Einstein is turning people into parents. Einstein.edu/pregnancy care.
At Fine Wine and Good Spirits, we know that little things can be a big deal, like helping the earth by carrying a reusable bag. So this Earth Month, do your part and bring together reusable totes and flavorful notes. Going green and sipping serene. Fill a tote today when you mix and match any 6 select wines already on sale, like Alamos Malbec Mendoza and Eco de Bona Pinot Grigio della Venezia, and save an extra $12.
It's been a good
Plus, get
day.
a free tote. Coupon required. Offers end May 1st, 2022. Please enjoy responsibly.
If you've been diagnosed with lung cancer, and medicine can help you breathe.
I worked out. I came in the house and I got washed. I washed my hair and got to lie down for a little bit. Come on, people. There we go. So, overall, it's been a pretty good day. Like I said, I got a good workout in, and it was like the first day in like a few days in a row that I actually was able to come in and just get comfortable, like wash up, wash my hair, and lay the hell down for a little bit, you know? So I'm feeling great and well rested. Like, I thought I was rested before, but today I'm just like, oh, okay, a new burst of energy. This is awesome, really. And of course, I walk in the kitchen and my son's like, where are you going? And I'm like, I'm not going anywhere. He was like, so you just got dressed and dropped me off? I'm like, I get dressed every day. He's like, oh yeah, don't you? I'm like, you know what? I'm like, you make a big, like, everybody makes a big deal out of stuff. I don't understand why. Like, I get dressed every day, but I don't know. It's weird. I'm not doing anything different than what I normally do. Shit. But I'm about to go in and talk about some things for some cards because I've been like getting, I said it earlier during the early message, I still didn't upload my shit to fucking TikTok yet. It's like this world can make you go crazy, and that's what I'm really sensing, that there's some people with like some insecurities or something, and it's like, you know, I don't understand why. It's, you know, your doubts and your fears that you have, they're from past experiences that you didn't let go of yet, you know? So it's just like, the longer you hold on to them, the more attached you become to them, and then, you know, you're going to operate from that, you know, perspective of things. And if you keep on dragging that along with you everywhere you go, it's not good for you or anybody else that you come around. Because think about it, that's how you're going to view everything around you, you know? And you're not going to see anything wrong with the way you see things, because that's the energy you're walking in. Like, fears and doubts are nothing but illusions. You know, place some money from people, okay? And it's not just people, it's, you know, people who fail. They believe they fail. They're not happy with themselves, so they don't want you to be happy with yourself. Today before I left out for the gym, what did he say? He said, my son would probably want to get the tuxedo for prom, you know, because there's like 250. And, you know, I don't talk much anymore at all. But, I talked to him today and I was like, well, you know, that's all fine and good, but I mean, if he wants to wear a tuxedo, I'm sure he can go find a tuxedo, you know, get a tuxedo. And if not, you know, he wants to wear a suit and tie, there's nothing wrong with wearing a suit and tie and standing out, you know? I look like James Bond at prom. Like, well, you know, he doesn't want to stand out, you know, he doesn't want to be the oddball. I'm like, there's nothing wrong with being the oddball. Why would you be scared of being the oddball out? Like, I raised them to embrace their weirdness. I raised them to not be afraid to be different. Like, if you're different, you're normal. Because that means you're not following the trend, you're not following the crowd. You're being yourself. That's what I consider being normal. But I'm just like, I do know that he doesn't like to like stick out, but I'm just like, you know, there's a difference with sticking out, you know, looking just like any old thing, and sticking outward towards you just look, oh wow, you always dressed the part or above. You're looking great, young man, you know? And that's what I want them to understand. Like, don't be afraid to, you know, embrace who you are and have your own sense of style. Like, You don't have to be like everybody else. You really don't. Like, your you is what makes you unique and beautiful. Embrace it all. It's all for self. Oh, yeah. So, I don't know. I know it took kind of long to talk though because, you know, I was in the park and I don't know, people staring at me. I don't know. What the fuck are you staring at? But, oh well. Anyway, I'm home. So, I'm gonna start pulling these carts in a little bit. But what I'm going to do first is I'm going to get my ass into this kitchen and start cooking. So these boys can have their dinner by the time that he's done riding his bike. Since I got him there 15 before they start, you know, quarter of. Yeah, I'll just start everything now and then go from there. So, you know, I got my resting, so I'm happy. And I was thinking about planting seeds today, but I know I rested. I needed to just lie down and take advantage of it. Like, people don't take advantage of, like, their opportunities when they come across them, you know? Like, I could have easily just gotten washed and then started cooking and everything else. Where towards, you know, by the time he came in, I would have still been moving around and rushing around and all this other stuff probably, you know? But I didn't. I took my time and I just took that time out for myself. Like I said, I recorded myself when I came in because I was just lying down. I was just surprised. I'm like, I'm actually lying down. Like, I washed my hair, I'm lying down, and I can just relax. I'm not used to that. I know I still have to do some things on the computer, but I'm just like, I already know what I have and everything saved and everything, so I already started everything. So I'm like, okay, I could just break like real quick instead of starting everything late. I'm like, I already started. The only thing I didn't do was upload my TikTok because, again, the whole thing with freaking doubt and insecurities just keep on coming to play, and you know, a lot of the readings are like it's really weird how they're like surrounding insecurities with with knowing self and um engaging with what you truly love and are, you know. And there's a lot of the lustful energies were a few readings before. This one was just like sexual preferences. Like, it's still sexual energy there, but it's just like sexual preferences. And it's just like, you know, you have to embrace what you are, embrace what you like and enjoy, what you love, you know. And there's nothing, like, I don't really see the big deal. I don't see nothing wrong with a same-sex union. I really don't. What I said about myself, I'm like, could I just be with, you know, another female? You know, I don't even have fucking female friends like that, you know. The friends that I do have, you know, it's very, you know, we can talk, but it's just like this. But, you know, a lot of them I really haven't talked to in like years like that. Like, there's nothing against females. I always had a bad experience with females. Yeah. So that could have, you know, me in a negative light, you know, and energy towards them. And it did in the past, but not, you know, what's the point? Like, it was only one chick that I truly freaking, got along with and liked. And the thing is, after my separation and everything, before I started filing for divorce and everything back in, I separated in 2010 from my ex-husband, and I started filing for custody for the kids. He didn't show up for that. He showed up when I first tried to get child support, before I knew I was actually moving from Philly to Jersey. Okay. And when I couldn't get anything the first time, they just said, oh yeah, well, he doesn't have enough money to do this. He doesn't have enough money to pay this. He can't do it. He has to take care of himself. I was listening to this shit and I'm like, fuck it, because I don't even want to deal with him. If I can't get anything, I'm not about to start wasting my time and energy going back and forth to a damn courtroom, or talking to a judge, or these damn people that are sitting there telling me that he doesn't have to pay shit and take care of his damn kids. You're not going to throw me in a back and forth situation with this bullshit that I dealt with. Like, the motherfucker was abusive, manipulative, and he was just trying to cause damage all around, and then come off like he was so fucking innocent because he has what he so calls the gift of gab. He knows how to talk his way out of shit. But I'm like, I wasn't going for that shit. I don't like it. But when I found out I was going to Jersey, that's when I filed out for the divorce. And again, the court's there. They told me, after I got the process over and everything and went through hell and hot water, to just fucking get all this shit done and taken care of. This was all the way back in 2011, right? The clerk that took the process serving papers from me, he said, the judge doesn't have to contact you. He can just, go over this and decide it out then. And I'm like, oh, okay. See, I never really had to do much but just say, okay, well, I'll go fill out this, I'll go and do that, and then next thing you know, everything is done and complete. So I'm like, all right, so everything will be all right. My intuition said, check it out. So I'm just like, all right, I'm gonna check it out, right? So the Rancocas courts, I was calling and I got the chick, what's her face? Her name is Joy. I don't believe it's the same Joy that this one over here knows, but everybody, somebody's bound to have the same fucking name. Just like the guy that used to date my mom that, seen me as adult twice. And I was like, hey, aren't you so and so? You used to date my mom. He was like, no, I didn't. I don't know you. I'm like, okay, yeah, I'm about to put those pictures on fucking TikTok too. Motherfucker, yeah, I got your face on fucking camera at picnics and inside the house eating dinner. So, yeah, you do fucking know me, but you were with some little lady there. So, you probably were with her at the time that you were probably doing some bullshit. So, you just don't want that to be out there. It's okay though, but you're not gonna sit here and make me look like I'm fucking loony, like I don't fucking know you. I know who the fuck got on my damn nerves and who fucking cops had to call the cops on. Like, seriously. Like, people think that they're fucking slick. But I'm like, intuition said, call and check. I'm calling, I'm checking, I'm leaving voicemails. It was a headache to get through. It really was. And I'm sitting there like, all right, well, you know what? If it's this much hassle, it had to have went through, okay? And I believed this for the longest time. And then that doubt started creeping in. And then I'm just like, you know what? Why am I doubting? Why am I questioning this now? And this was 2013, 2014, 2015. I was like, why the fuck am I getting this doubt, like, about everything being finalized? Like, seriously. Like, it felt like, oh yeah, I just wish I was in a better situation, because I didn't like the situation I was in. I didn't like how I got in a situation in the first place. And I was just like, okay, I did it to myself, so I just laugh at it. Like, okay, whatever. I did it to myself. Nothing happens for no reason, so I'll figure it out. But anyway, oh shit, I'm running out of time. I'll delete this shit. All right, goodbye, people.